What things have you actually done?
I'm not sure if I can remember everything.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most notable celebrities who have openly admitted to regretting their decision to undergo plastic surgeries and or other cosmetic procedures.
You look different.
Well, you know, you see a movie once.
No, I saw it a few times.
10 years ago.
No, I saw it again just last month.
Oh, on television.
No, I saw it in a huge revival. I sat right next to the screen.
Job.
Number 20, Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers' affinity for plastic surgery was no secret. The legendary comedian openly discussed and poked fun at her fondness for cosmetic procedures, which she first had during her college years.
I'm never without a bandage.
The chapters with an asterisk means you've had it done. So there's asterisk, 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 asterisk.
Throughout her life, Rivers underwent multiple surgeries, including alterations to her lips, nose, eyes, arms, and breasts, most of which she remained comfortable with. However, she did apparently express some dissatisfaction with the results of her liposuction, saying that she failed to verify the doctor's skills beforehand and the result wasn't smooth. Additionally, despite receiving numerous Botox injections, Rivers ultimately decided to discontinue them, quipping that Betty White's bowels move more than my face.
Where's the famous Ostrovsky neck freckle? You had it removed. Oh, please. After 5 facelifts, it's on my forehead.
Number 19, Blac Chyna. Having gained popularity as a reality TV star and rapper, Blac Chyna was renowned for her striking features, some of which were surgically enhanced. However, feeling disconnected from her authentic self, she turned to religion and later expressed regret over her numerous cosmetic procedures.
I told myself I'm going to focus on 3 things. So I put in my mindset, workout, sobriety, and the Bible. That's it. So with those 3 things combined, that's where I think everything starts to trickle down.
By early 2023, she announced her decision to reverse some of these enhancements, including dissolving her dermal fillers, as well as removing butt injections and breast implants. She also advised fans not to emulate her, citing her own crazy facial appearance as a cautionary tale. Later that year, Blac Chyna shared multiple pictures to her Instagram, showing a dramatic transformation from her previous look.
So will you ever do any more surgery, any more fillers? You're done.
I'm done with it, y'all.
You're done.
I'm done. I'm done.
You're done. Okay. Well,
Number 18, Katie Price. Many individuals opt for plastic surgery to enhance their physical appearance and boost their self-confidence. However, even after several procedures, Katie Price has admitted to still not feeling beautiful enough. The British model and TV personality got her first operation at 18, a decision she now deeply regrets, believing that individuals under 21 should refrain from such procedures.
To be honest, there was a lot of people around me who were like yes people. But my mum was always the one, what are you doing to yourself? And I admit, I look back at them and it's shocking, absolute shock, ugly, it's not even attractive.
In 2021, Price accepted a free breast enlargement surgery in Turkey, only to regret it profoundly, deeming it the worst thing she's ever done. The botched procedure left her with no choice but to seek additional surgery to correct it. Despite her harrowing experience, Price seems unwilling to get off the plastic surgery train anytime soon.
10 days ago, I had liposuction from here, all the way up here, all the way up
From
my
your knees
back.
up to your waist.
And then I had my own fat put in my bum. You could call it a Brazilian bum lift, but I haven't had implants and I haven't gone that big.
Number 17, Gwyneth Paltrow. Hollywood actress and controversial lifestyle entrepreneur Gwyneth Paltrow attributes her youthful appearance to a balanced diet, rigorous exercise routine, and the occasional assistance from her doctor. Indeed, Paltrow has been fairly open about undergoing multiple cosmetic procedures, such as chemical injections and laser treatments.
Sometimes people will say, oh, that's controversial, and then 6 months later or 2 years later, everybody's kind of widely adopted what we talked about a long time ago. So I think it's kind of fun.
However, among all of these, Paltrow most regrets her decision to get Botox. According to the actress, she was left feeling displeased with the results, even likening her appearance to that of Joan Rivers. That's not to say Paltrow won't be getting any plastic surgery in the future, just that for her, Botox seems to be firmly off the table.
For a little bit of extra help, I'm the global ambassador for MERS Aesthetics. They have a little, anti-wrinkle injection that for right between the eyes, so that helps as well.
Number 16, Jessica Simpson. In her 2020 memoir, Open Book, singer and fashion entrepreneur Jessica Simpson shared her experience with a cosmetic procedure that nearly cost her life.
Well, part of your journey was you got in the music industry as a teenager, and there was a pressure to have a perfect body, and you've been body shamed for what feels like your entire career. It's so cruel.
Following the birth of her son in 2013, Simpson decided to undergo a tummy tuck to eliminate the excess skin, which had left her feeling insecure. Despite her doctor's warnings about potential liver issues, Simpson proceeded with the operation. Predictably, she later regretted this decision. Simpson suffered severe complications as a result of the surgery and spent 9 days in the hospital, fighting for her life. Luckily, she made a full recovery, but we guess she'll likely think twice before considering another tummy tuck.
I mean, even though I had to work really hard to get the weight off, like I did it and I committed. And I think if you're disciplined, it can come off.
Number 15, Victoria Beckham. Victoria Beckham reportedly got her first breast implant in the late 1990s, just as she rose to global fame as a member of the Spice Girls. She went on to have a few additional operations before finally deciding to remove her implants in 2014. This decision was driven by a growing sense of regret and a desire to encourage her young daughter to embrace her natural features. Since then, she has been outspoken about her feelings regarding plastic surgery, even penning a letter to her younger self in British Vogue, advising against altering her appearance. If only she could turn back the hands of time.
Out of the way, girls! What are you doing? Fasten your seatbelts!
Number 14, Mickey Rourke. Early in his career, Mickey Rourke was renowned for his dashing good looks. However, in the 1990s, his appearance began to change after he took a break from acting to pursue boxing professionally. Although he achieved notable success in this new endeavor, it came at a price.
He took a few punches to the face, that's for sure.
Like, he was like a great-looking, tough guy. And then he just got really weird and creepy.
Rourke endured severe facial injuries, which required extensive reconstructive surgery to rectify. Unfortunately, these procedures left him nearly unrecognizable and significantly affected his acting career. Reflecting on his dramatic change in appearance, Rourke admitted that he went to the wrong guy to put his face back together. Fortunately, he later staged a Hollywood comeback, portraying a character whose journey, ironically, mirrored his own.
He's finished. He's a loser. He's all through. But you know what? The only ones who are going to tell me when I'm through doing my thing is you people here.
Number 13, Pamela Anderson. Pamela Anderson became an international sensation in the early 1990s through her role on the hit series Baywatch. Anderson's Barbie doll figure apparently sparked a surge in the cosmetic surgery industry, with patients even using her as a model for their ideal look.
Oh, please, what are you talking about? CJ, you have modeled before. Okay, what if they don't want a blonde? Well, they'll probably see you and pick you anyway.
Anderson herself got breast implants early in her career, but grew disillusioned with them as she began having children and desired to return to her natural figure. Consequently, she had the implants removed. However, for some reason, Anderson reversed course and got another breast augmentation surgery years later. More recently, though, she has expressed contentment with her appearance, stating that she now looks forward to seeing herself age.
You gotta just accept it. It's gonna happen no matter what. We're gonna get old. So I wanna embrace it. I feel like it's kind of an experiment. It's kind of funny.
Number 12, Linda Evangelista. The name Linda Evangelista commands profound respect in the fashion industry. Throughout the late 1980s and 90s, Evangelista walked runways around the world, becoming one of the 5 original supermodels. Her career endured well into the 21st century until she suddenly withdrew from the public eye in the late 2010s. This was because Evangelista had undergone a fat freezing procedure aiming to reduce her body fat.
It was going to contour areas of the body that as I age, I have some fat deposits, and I understood cool sculpting would take care of that.
However, this led to a rare side effect that instead caused her to gain weight and become unrecognizable. The aftermath plunged Evangelista into severe depression, prompting her to live as a recluse. She later filed a lawsuit against the founders of the procedure, resulting in an out-of-court settlement.
Having gone through this, which is affecting her livelihood or beauty, it can have profound effects on the psychosocial aspects of her life. And that's kind of what she's relaying.
Number 11, Cher. Referred to by some as the poster girl of plastic surgery, Cher has never been one to shy away from her cosmetic enhancements. The iconic singer has openly admitted to getting multiple procedures done, including facelifts, nose jobs, and breast augmentation.
I could accept getting older, but I don't plan to disintegrate.
We all will in the end, though.
Well, I mean, when I'm in the box, who cares?
Though generally satisfied with these changes, Cher acknowledges that not all of the procedures have yielded the desired results. Notably, she has expressed a deep disappointment with her breast augmentation, which she described as a nightmare and botched in every way. While she realizes her public status, Cher maintains that what she chooses to do with her body remains nobody's business but her own.
And if people don't like me because of that, well then this is America.
Number 10, Khloe Kardashian. Socialite, model, and TV personality, Khloe Kardashian, best known for her time on the reality TV series Keeping Up with the Kardashians, has never shied away from discussions related to her image, and while she admits to having some work done, it appears she wasn't entirely satisfied with the result, once remarking that her facial fillers looked crazy.
My face was so I had to go and get this whole thing
That's a bummer.
dissolved. It was a bummer, so now I'm afraid to do it again.
In 2017, the youngest Kardashian sister began helping others overcome their body image issues as the host of the reality series Revenge Body with Khloe Kardashian, which ran for 3 seasons. Number 9, Reid Ewing.
It's found its place, 'cause baby, I just wanna do you.
Reid Ewing made us laugh as Hailey's on-again, off-again boyfriend Dylan on Modern Family for years. But we bet you didn't know that he's had to cope with body dysmorphia for much of his life. In fact, the affliction drove him to undergo multiple surgeries, including cheek implants and a chin implant, before the age of 21.
I think at one point I took a photo, and I remember looking at that photo, and that was the moment where I said I had to get cosmetic surgery because no one was allowed to be that ugly.
He spoke candidly about his experiences in a piece for HuffPost, going into detail about his procedures and the mental and physical toll they took on him. Regret barely scratches the surface, as Ewing once confessed, "I wish I could go back and undo all the surgeries."
I wish I could just talk to my younger self and tell him just don't go through with it. You really don't need it. You look fine. It's just not necessary. It's not gonna make your life happier or better.
Number 8, Tori Spelling. Spelling rose to fame playing Donna Martin on the 90s teen drama series Beverly Hills 90210. And while that would ultimately prove to be her most enduring character, she has appeared in dozens of films and TV shows throughout the years. It was during her time on 90210 that she got breast implants. Unfortunately, this would be something that she would come to regret, as she later remarked, "If I had known it would or could possibly impact production of breast milk, I would never have had them done." Spelling, who as a mother of 5, was clearly speaking from experience.
They always say it takes a village, but I literally have a village.
Aww.
So I put them to good use.
Number 7, Priscilla Presley. In 2003, Priscilla Presley, the ex-wife of the legendary singer Elvis, received cosmetic injections from a man she thought was a plastic surgeon. This individual attracted a roster of high-profile clientele by claiming that his treatments were better than Botox. However, it later emerged that he was a fraud who wasn't even a registered doctor and had been injecting his clients with industrial low-grade silicone, a substance similar to car lubricant.
So a lot of those things, again, are warning signs. Be careful. You don't necessarily want to have a doctor come to your house if you don't know who they are, don't know their education, don't know what they're injecting in your face. All of these things are warning signs, big red flags that maybe you shouldn't be doing this.
As a result of the botched procedure, Presley was left with deformities in her face that required corrective surgery. The imposter doctor was later sentenced to prison after pleading guilty to conspiracy, smuggling, and use of unapproved drugs.
A lot of these patients came back with lumps and hard rocks in their face, holes in their face. And then worst of all, it's very hard to get the silicone out of the face once it's injected.
Number 6, Nicole Kidman. Academy Award-winning actress Nicole Kidman has been a Hollywood mainstay for a better part of the past few decades. However, she too has dabbled with cosmetic procedures, candidly admitting in 2013, "I did try Botox, unfortunately, but I got out of it and now I can finally move my face again." Based on that quote, it's painstakingly clear that Kidman's experiences were less than positive. When asked how she managed to maintain a youthful appearance over the years, the actress attributed it to wearing sunscreen, not smoking, and generally taking care of herself.
You just have to wait and see, won't you?
Number 5. Tara Reid. Perhaps the most infamous case of celebrity plastic surgery gone wrong, Tara Reid's experiences under the knife have been well documented. The actress has admitted to undergoing numerous operations, many of them corrective. Due to complications with her 2004 breast implant surgery, Reid was forced to undergo a number of other procedures, which ultimately resulted in more problems.
Does it ever get to you when people say things or are negative about you or your body or anything, when people are critical?
Yeah, of course it does. I'm human. Like, if you cut me, I bleed. I'm just like everyone else.
She later admitted that the whole thing was a big mistake and that she lost a lot of work because of it. It's stories like this that make a person think twice before getting any work done.
I mean, the body shaming that's going on right now, it's just to a degree that it's so bad.
Number 4. Courteney Cox.
I just saw his daughter last week. Said he was fine. Her, on the other hand, watch Botox.
The former Friends star has had some work done, plain and simple, and over the years, it didn't yield the most graceful results. This isn't something that has gone unnoticed by Cox, who has expressed regret over her numerous fillers and injections quite frequently in recent years. All it takes is one look at her from back in her Friends days to notice that her face has changed dramatically. After coming to the conclusion that things just did not look right, Cox opted to have all the fillers dissolved. While she remains open to less invasive procedures, Cox says she is now learning to be more comfortable with her natural appearance.
I have done things that I, regret, and luckily there are things that dissolve and go away. So that's good because it's not always been my best look.
Number 3. Kathy Griffin.
I've been very open about what I call my dental work. I'm not going to lie to you about that. I've got staples in my head right now.
The subject of much controversy in recent years, Kathy Griffin has experienced the trials and tribulations of plastic surgery firsthand. The comedian and actress, who has often used plastic surgery as a talking point in her stand-up routines, has had numerous procedures done over the years, including a nose job and liposuction. The latter went horribly wrong, with Griffin claiming that it was life-threatening. She later published pictures of the botched procedure to teach other women about the pitfalls of plastic surgery and what can happen when it's done incorrectly.
Because they're up to here. She's got them up to the chin. You could put a beer can collection on there, maybe store sweaters or your Nancy Drew or Hardy Boy books. I don't know.
Number 2. Heidi Montag. It was night and day after longtime reality TV star Heidi Montag decided to get some work done in 2009, and by some we mean she got 10 procedures done in the same day.
But you have to realize what I've been through, and you have to realize that I've been through so much pain. And coming here.
The laundry list of surgeries included a breast enhancement, her second, rhinoplasty, also her second, brow lifts, and a chin reduction, just to name a few.
I had my back scooped, and I had a mini eyebrow lift, and I had lip injections, and then I had my chin sawed down, and then I had liposuction, and then I had implants, and then I've had 2 nose jobs and breast reduction recently, and arm surgery last year to add to it.
She eventually admitted that the whole thing was a big mistake, and in a macabre statement revealed, "People have fewer scars from car accidents than I have on my body." Yikes.
Is that vanity worth potentially harming yourself? And for me, the answer is no.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You'll have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Jennifer Grey.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Back in the 1980s, Jennifer Grey was one of Hollywood's hottest actresses, with roles in hit films like Ferris Bueller's Day Off and, of course, Dirty Dancing. Grey appeared poised for a lengthy career in the entertainment business, but seemingly out of nowhere, she began to fade away. So what happened? Well, in 1990, she had 2 rhinoplasty procedures that left her with a face that was unrecognizable to not just fans, but to even her own friends.
You're like my oldest friend in the world, except for maybe Lori Schaefer, who I don't talk to anymore because she's all bitter now that she lost the weight, and it turns out she doesn't have a pretty face.
To say she regrets the procedures is an understatement. As she once remarked, "I went into the operating room a celebrity and came out anonymous." Plastic surgeries gone wrong don't get much worse than this. What other celebrities do you think shouldn't have altered their looks? Let us know in the comments below.
If I want to put my on my back, it's nobody's business but my own.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.